fire. Gang, what's poppin', y'all? It's your boy Dolo coming at y'all with another video. Today is actually my first reaction video, so we're gonna get into it. And why not do something like watch the Celtics? Everybody knows how I'm a big Celtics fan, so I got a special video. The video is by a YouTuber named Get Like Coop. Get Like Coop, he drops like highlights and little inside stories about a player that you wouldn't really see from like the naked eye. You know what I mean? So he gives you an intellect of the whole game. So we're gonna get into a Jayson Tatum video, and it's called "The Hard Truth About Jayson Tatum Becoming a Superstar." So this is my first reaction video. But first, before we get into it, this is the 200 subs video. Today I got 200 subs, and I just want to say I appreciate y'all. Thank you for all the love, for all the support. 200 subs with the amount of videos that I got, that's decent. We're just gonna keep getting better and better. I'm trying to bring y'all different things. I'm giving y'all a reaction video. So for the first time here, it's our first reaction video. Let's get into it, yo. The hard truth about Jayson Tatum becoming a superstar. Let's get it. Gotta wear my headset, but we're gonna get through this. Let's get it.
Since the All-Star break, Jayson Tatum has been good. Scratch that, he's been downright amazing. But I'm not sure we know exactly how good Tatum has been. And that's not to say his season wasn't spectacular before the All-Star break, but afterwards, let's just say he leveled up. On a per-game basis, post-break Tatum has been averaging 34 points, 9 rebounds, 3 assists, and 5 steals per game. And he's doing it with absurd efficiency. That's stat sheet stuffing right there. 50 from 3, and 82% from the free throw line. Don't sleep on the touch. I mean, free throws are supposed to be easy points, but how many bad free throw shooters have we seen over the years? I rest my case. But to be blunt,
bro,
like
not Tony Parker. Why you do Tony like that?
And if you blank, you might miss his ascension to the top. The NBA is interesting because the true definition of superstar varies from person to person. And while we all may not be able to agree on a true superstar definition, I don't think it matters. Because I think we can all agree on one thing. If Tatum's not there yet, he's well on his way.
He's getting there, y'all. I told my boy the other day, he's like 2-3 years away from being one of the best, if not the best player in the East by far. Like,
there's beauty in the process, and steps shouldn't be skipped. Everybody's on their own time.
There's a stat you're gonna see into this video. Why I say that.
Some players are ready for the spotlight from the get-go, and they show brilliant flashes. But others, it may take some time. Becoming one of the NBA's next big things is a daunting process. It puts a giant target on not only you.
That's like people getting the cover of a video game. Why do you think they get hurt the next season? Because they basically are like going out there with a spotlight on their head. You know what I mean? Everybody wants to show out against the guy that is the best, or just got the cover, or just has the attention of the crowd. They want to show out on him. That's natural reaction of any competitor.
So good that people just get sick and tired of liking you, or the fact that you're winning. Before the Warriors were the best modern team in NBA history, they were one of the most fun and easy teams to root for. They went from we believe to absolute dominance. But the We Believe Warriors,
I hated them.
They fought, and they fought hard every night. A fast-paced style of basketball that helped turn the NBA.
The Monte Ellis, Steph Curry Warriors, I didn't mind so much.
The Warriors were simply
when they started doing their thing, I didn't mind so much. When they got KD, was when I started to mind.
Ellis. Everybody still loved the Warriors, and I mean, how could you
see like this Warriors right here? I didn't mind.
Hadn't won yet, and I mean, Stephen Curry and Monte,
I didn't mind this.
They were pretty ridiculous together. Explosive scoring backcourt, and I mean, the rest of the team, they weren't too bad themselves. And then 2015 happened. Pandemonium broke loose.
They went
Curry
crazy,
got his
though.
First championship, his first MVP.
73-9 is nuts, y'all.
The Warriors would become so good. And Stephen Curry, he would elevate his game.
The thing that bothered me is after they did that, they go and get KD after a 73-9. That's where the energy shifts. That's where like the perception of the Warriors being the villains
Kobe Bryant
came
was one of
into
the most
part.
feared
Like,
players in
facts.
the entire NBA because people knew what Kobe was capable of. That target, it was on his back. Kobe always brought out the best in competitive nature versus anybody he ever played against. Kobe said the negativity was funny because it always provoked him. It's fun. But you see, this is the mentality you have to have. This is the mentality you need to truly become one of the best players in the NBA. The negativity,
Yo, Melo was going at it with him.
You negatively. You have
Melo
to
was
use
going
it.
at
You
it
have
with
to
him.
let that fuel your fire. And that's what the best do. They spend hours upon hours upon hours in the gym, not to prove the haters wrong, but more so to prove themselves right.
That's facts.
Look at Bron, age 35 season. He was supposed to be washed, or so that'd be the story if he let them tell it. You see, you can write your own book. You can tell your own story. I noticed some
That's the thing that I hate with LeBron too.
When
Everybody swears
Tatum
like
play,
Father Time's catching up. Like, bro, he's still
between him and the way Kobe Bryant approached the game of basketball.
the best player in the NBA.
Kobe Bryant was Jayson Tatum's
and if Father Time is catching
player,
up, that just shows how far ahead of everybody he was.
Kobe Bryant.
Because he's still hooping. He's still
Kobe
the
as a
best.
major
I feel like he's
reason
still the best,
that he got into the game of basketball. Tatum says that everything Kobe did, how he worked, his compassion, his drive, his work
Tatum and
ethic
Kobe
to be
got
the
a good
best.
resemblance.
It just made me fall in love with him and the game. I loved everything about him, the way he carried himself.
Tatum
He
definitely.
was special.
Tatum definitely.
And in Tatum's third season,
added
he's
his
striving
game
to be special
into his
in
game.
his own way. The Boston Celtics are one of the most storied franchises in NBA history. It's ironic because so are the Los Angeles Lakers. Tatum's and Kobe's career.
Lakers and Celtics. I'm glad that both of the teams are pretty good right now because I like that rivalry of like Red Sox,
Tatum averaged
Yankees,
14 points
Lakers,
his rookie
Celtics.
season,
Like, you
and
know
the
what I mean?
Celtics, they knew what they were getting when they got Jayson Tatum. They actually traded down, and they passed on.
That was a robbery. That was a robbery right there. When we traded down to get Jayson Tatum for the third pick, and we passed up on Lonzo and Markelle Fultz,
it both seems like they're finally in spots
that
where they can
was
be
a
successful.
robbery.
But it's safe to say that both
That was
of
a
these
robbery,
players,
bro.
they're just not
We
touching
got the best
level
player in that
Jayson
draft
Tatum
at
is
number
currently
3.
on. The 14 points Tatum averaged his rookie season,
And we did that
went well
purposely
beyond the
because
box
we knew
score.
we can get
If you
the
actually
first
watched
player
him
that we
play, you
wanted
could see
at number
that
3
he had the
and still get
potential
more.
to be a big time
People are crazy,
player.
bro.
48% from the field and 43% from deep. This was from a rookie. A rookie, guys. We're talking
Jayson
about
Tatum
a
nasty,
rookie here.
man.
But of course,
I can't
Tatum
wait. I
wasn't
can't wait to
just
see.
any rookie. And he made that known with an Eastern Conference Finals dunk that shocked everybody in the building, including one of the best players to ever play the game of basketball. LeBron James. If the dunk didn't shock LeBron, maybe
That
LeBron
was
did.
crazy. That
Tatum
was
ready for the
crazy. He
moment.
dunked
And
all
while
over
the
LeBron. I
Celtics
forgot
lost in
about
7
that.
games, it wasn't because
And
of
he
Jayson
bumped
Tatum.
into him, like,
Tatum's second year was a very interesting one. Kyrie Irving arrives from Cleveland, and Kyrie wanted to be the guy. And I don't blame Kyrie for it one bit. How could you know exactly how good you are at something if you never try?
Makes me so
Kyrie
angry,
tested
bro.
his limits, and the Celtics thing, it just didn't work out. And don't get it confused. I'm not trying to paint Kyrie as the bad guy. I think he's just misunderstood. He wasn't ready to take a step
Kyrie,
back,
bro.
and maybe
He done
Tatum
fucked
wasn't
it
ready
up.
to take a step forward.
We could have had the
Tatum's
best team in the
second
league.
season, he was
Talent-wise,
the
we
worst
had the best
isolation
team in the
player
league.
in the NBA
Talent-wise,
on
we
a
was the
per
best team in the
possession
league,
basis.
y'all.
It hurts to
And
say,
we couldn't make it
and
work
it's
because of
honestly a
ego.
shocking stat, but that's the fact.
Ego.
And again, that's not to say Tatum was
Makes me
bad
so
or he was going to be bad, but something had to give. The good looks that Tatum was used to working for, he wasn't getting those anymore. He was taking
That's
a lot of
facts.
mid-range jumpers, deep
That's
mid-ranges
facts.
at that, and isolation twos. We hopped to Tatum's third
And
season.
won.
Jayson Tatum and Jaylen Brown. The Celtics spent so much time searching for a superstar. Little did they know
Yeah,
that
Jaylen.
they had one all along. Tatum has been so good that it has overshadowed how amazing Jaylen Brown has been this season.
And you know what's
This
crazy,
duo
y'all?
is not
We signed
only
Jaylen
one
Brown
of
to an
the
extension.
best defensive
So we took a shot on
duos
him.
in the
And he
league at the
started to
wing
do better.
position.
This is rare in the
they
NBA
are
nowadays
also
where
one of the best
someone gets
offensive
paid
duos
and does
Now,
better.
what I'm trying to tell you guys is that
It's
under
rare.
25,
rare, y'all.
you would be hard-pressed to find two players more in sync than Jaylen Brown and Jayson Tatum. You guys may remember my small ball video. I talked about the Houston Rockets and how they were changing the game with their approach. Well, the Celtics, they have their own version of small ball. But the difference is that the Celtics are currently the third best defensive team in the entire NBA. And they're doing it while having the versatility to switch almost every position. Marcus Smart, Jaylen Brown, Daniel Theis, Jayson Tatum. Theis has been a baller. The 8th best defensive center in the league currently, but not only on defense.
Get that shit out of here, Theis.
Tatum needs
to
attack the basket.
You
see, since coming into the league, Tatum is bulked up, and it's showing in his game. He's using his strength, his speed, and his length to attack the basket and get good looks. Tatum's creativity not only around the basket, but with the ball has become second to none.
In my opinion, this is my opinion, bro. I'm young.
Become a tough cover. Because
KD,
not only can
he's hurt right
punish
now.
players
Kyrie, he's hurt right
but
now.
he can give you a
this year, I feel like
Why
Jayson
not?
Tatum
This
is
season,
like
Tatum is averaging more drives
the
per game
smoothest scorer
than
in the
Giannis
NBA. And I know I'm a
Antetokounmpo.
Celtics fan, so I may
And
be
he's
probably,
only 1.2
you know what I mean,
drives
would
a
be a
game
little bit of
behind
biased
Ben
opinion.
Simmons,
But I really
the guy
feel
that
like
doesn't
Jayson
shoot
Tatum is
threes.
the smoothest
Yes,
scorer
I'm
in
talking
the NBA.
about that
Ben Simmons can't shoot for shit.
Slowing down on the deep two has not only increased Tatum's scoring efficiency,
Ben
it's also
Simmons,
allowed Tatum to torch defenses from the three-point line.
The
He's
worst
been
thing I've ever
flaming
seen
hot
shooting
from
the
deep.
ball.
February,
The worst thing I've
Tatum
ever
shot
seen shooting the ball.
50% from behind the arc, taking over 8 threes a game. Speaking of February,
Tatum's taking over 8 threes a game, shooting 50% from 3. Do the math in your head, y'all.
But you have to look
Slash
at how
4
Jayson
threes a
Tatum
game.
is scoring. This is a different Tatum than the player we saw
For
last
how many
season.
games that is?
This
yo,
is
that-
somebody that was demanding the ball against Kawhi Leonard. Versus the Clippers, not only was he demanding the ball against Kawhi,
I remember this
but
game,
he was
y'all.
the one that slowed him down, forcing Kawhi to shoot 1 of 7 the remainder of the game. Versus the Lakers, Jaylen Brown and Jayson Tatum gave Anthony Davis problems. Jaylen Brown allowed the Celtics defensive versatility and the ability to remain competitive on the glass. But Jayson Tatum brings the same
Jayson
thing
Tatum's
to
a
the
dog,
table.
y'all.
Tatum left LA with 41 points and 5 boards
Tatum's a dog.
and an L. But
Tatum's
while
a
the
dog.
Celtics
Tatum's a
lost,
dog.
that's only their second loss in their last 15 games. Kemba Walker hasn't played since the All-Star break. Can anybody say contenders? We've seen players time and time again,
y'all.
all of the talent,
Hopefully
but
this season
none
comes
of
back.
the production.
You know, hopefully.
Kevin
We gotta get
Durant
the world
said
right
himself,
first, obviously. That's
hard
more
work beats
important,
talent
and
when
not trying to be
talent fails
selfish
to work hard.
in terms of
But what
asking
happens
NBA
when
to
you
come
have
back
players
early,
like
but
Kobe, like Tatum,
goddamn,
like
I
Kevin
wish I would
Durant
come
with
back.
all of the talent and all
Kevin
the
Durant,
work? 31
in that
points a game
quote,
in February. Third in the
you
NBA
said the realest thing
in
that you
real
should have
defensive plus
said.
minus. Tatum is a
When
legit threat
talent
for an all-NBA defensive team. It's still
doesn't
surreal
continue to work,
because earlier in the season, you could
hard
say that
work
the Celtics' best
overexceeds
player
that. And you
was
went to the most
arguably
talented
Jaylen Brown.
team
Remember
in the
Jimmy
league,
Butler
y'all.
comparisons Jaylen Brown got? Remember the
went to the
training with
Warriors.
Jimmy Butler? It's all coming to fruition. A lot of people thought that the
Shit.
Celtics would miss Al Horford.
I never would have thought that.
A lot of
yo.
people
I
thought
thought after he
that
had Tom
Kemba
Brady
Walker
and
would
the
be a
Jet,
questionable
that was
fit.
it. We was
High
going
volume chucker that
to the
doesn't care
championship because we
about
were gonna have KD
winning.
on
Funny,
the Celtics.
because Kemba's taking the small step back to let Jayson Tatum come into his own. The Celtics have a long line of outstanding talent and great players. Players who are some of the best players of all time. With the 3rd overall pick in the 2017 NBA Draft, the Boston Celtics would select Jayson Tatum.
Y'all,
And just like that,
this was a
the
lit
legacy
video.
was born. Yo,
This
be
was
sure
a
to click the video on the
lit-ass
screen right
video
now,
to
guys. Much
react
more
to,
content coming soon. It's incredibly
I'm
dope. Be
definitely
sure
gonna
to subscribe.
start doing reaction videos more often. I'll get more comfortable as it goes. Let me get this headphone. It'll get more comfortable as it goes. I appreciate y'all watching this video. If you got through the whole thing, I appreciate you. Thank you for watching the whole video. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Like, comment, share. Y'all, we at the 200 mark. So hopefully the next time I come up here, I can tell y'all a different number because we done went up. I appreciate y'all. Keep liking, keep sharing, subscribing to the videos. It's your boy Dolo. I'm signing up. That's something. Okay.
On the block when my man told the Glock in my pants. Throw the rock.